What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and we are back with some more Mass Effect. Now, last time we left off, we are trying to find Liara in the system that basically has all the Greek states as planets. I think we already did this, didn't we? Yeah, we already did that. Okay, so next we have an anomaly and a distress signal. So let's do the anomaly first, see what the anomaly is. Maybe we'll run into another resource while we're here. We do have all these meteors like crashing down. I wonder if they like can actually hit us. That would be devastating. Dying to a meteor? That'd be horrible. I feel like this planet is very Mars-like. Except for the crashing meteors, of course. I don't think Mars has that. Alright, anomaly is down here. What do we have? A person? A Solarian? Mummified Solarian. Recover artifact. You found Captain Milan's identification tag. How it ended up here is impossible to know for sure. Dude, we are racking in the money. Racking it up. Alright, let's see what this distress signal is. Let's see if it's another Geth trap. Nope. Alright, and then we're on to the next planet. Is this Sparta that we're on? Are we on Adolis? Did we already do the Greek system? Is this a different system? No. Is it? I don't remember. We'll find out shortly. Is that a bunch of dead bodies? Oh my gosh, what happened here? Oh, well, here's the thresher moth. It's the first time we've seen one of these. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, get away. Oh, you do straight up health damage. What are those little tentacle things? How do we repair our vehicle again? No. Okay, I think it's just R. Almost down. We got it! Oh my gosh, that was crazy.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
So it was a trap?
These are Admiral Kahoku's men. We need to tell them what happened here.
How the heck do we do that? There's nothing to do with this? Can we destroy this? Okay, so that's it, huh? Journal. Missing Marines. Return to the Citadel Tower and inform the Admiral of their fate. Okay, this was this quest, huh? We have a skill point? Let's do shield capacity, give ourselves some more survivability. Let's give you some more first aid. Rex. Let's give you some extra immunity. Perfect. Okay, back to Normandy. Idolis. Oh no, I was right. It's the different systems. So that's everything here, right? This is Sparta system. We've done Macedon. Let's do Athens next. See what we got going on here. Salamis. The geological properties of Salamis have been scanned from orbit, but little else is known about it. Due to its thick carbon dioxide atmosphere and proximity to the energetic star Athens, the equatorial daytime temperatures have been known to turn the surface molten. The crust is composed of iron with deposits of platinum group metals. Nausicaa? Traces of sodium in the atmosphere give Nausicaa its overall dark gray color, but it is otherwise a typical hydrogen-helium gas giant. An abundance of water vapor in the upper atmosphere account for its white clouds. Pharos? Distant Pharos has seen only a cursory examination by an unmanned probe. It has a trace atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. Its surface is mainly composed of tin with deposits of carbon. Deeper craters have been partly filled with ice, suggesting there may be a significant amount of water locked up beneath its frozen surface. A large ice-bright crater in the southern hemisphere makes the planet visible from the inner system, leading to the planet's name. Scans of the planet Pharos revealed an abandoned base on its moon. The recon team found nothing of interest, but much of the debris was marked by the Magna colony insignia. Okay. Proteus? Like the Hanar homeworld, Proteus has more than 90% oceanic cover. The incredible heat thrown off from Athens raises global humidity to 100%, creates constant cloud cover, and powers colossal typhoons that rage across the surface year-round. Hot, humid, and storm-racked, Proteus's rare combination of oxygen, nitrogen atmosphere, and carbon-based biosphere nevertheless recommend it for colonization. A pilot program is studying the possibility of colonies below the ocean surface, safe from the worst effects of weather. Proteus has a large amount of free oxygen. Okay. And then Circe? Circe is a modestly sized hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of sulfur and chlorine. These give it its striking yellow-green tint as the development of the Proteus colony continues. Circe will likely be developed for helium-3 mining. Detected a large concentration of helium-3. Is that everything? Oh, nowhere to land here, huh? Well, that's new. So, Knossos it is. This must be where Liara's at. Is Liara our final party member? Phasos is a small terrestrial with a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide and xenon. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sulfur and various silicates. There is little of interest in this desolate world. Armeni. Armeni is a terrestrial world with an unusually thin atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its surface is composed of silica with deposits of carbonaceous materials. The initial flyby probe of Armeni detected multiple areas at the equator with oddly regular surface protrusions. Closer investigation revealed these as millions of elaborate crypts a few meters below the surface, left by a long-extinct spacefaring species called the Zeoff. Many human universities wish to perform archaeological excavations. Council law holds grave sites as sacrosanct. However, the matter has been tied up in court for a decade. Wow. Therum? Okay, this is where we land. We'll give that a second. Zakros? Zagros is a terrestrial world with a nitrogen-methane atmosphere containing trace amounts of hydrocarbons. Its frigid surface is mainly composed of water ice and hydrocarbon slush. Most of the surface is not solid enough to support the full weight of a landed ship. If approach is necessary, use shuttles or keep the ship's mass effect envelope up. And then we have Arcanes. A small hydrogen helium gas giant, it has been developed as a full-featured, if modest, stopover for ships hauling refined materials from Therum. In addition to a powerful magnetic field to dump drive charge, Arcanes has a largely automated infrastructure of helium-3, refining and deuterium mining on its many water ice moons. Large concentration of nitrogen. Did that scanning do anything for us? Not Zagros. It was Therum, wasn't it? Alright, Therum is a distant but rich industrial world claimed by Human Systems Alliance. Its plentiful heavy metals have fueled the recent manufacturing boom on Earth. Core samples, rich with the fossils of simple silicone-based organisms, indicate Therum was more habitable in the past than it is at present. Perhaps this explains the many Prothean ruins dotting the surface, most of which have been looted by mining corporations. There's a colony here. Rex and Kaiden. Let's do it. Still on our vehicle, huh? Interesting. So what do we have here? Oh, yeah. This is definitely where the mission's at.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
I'm on my way. I'm gonna assume that we can't like go in here, but you know we gotta check. You know we got to. Okay. We gotta see if there's anything of interest over here, right? We gotta pick up the loot. Alright, let's see what we're working with here. Wonder what kind of enemies we'll run into. We got lava here? Okay. I'm positive we'll run into some enemies. Ain't no way they're having us drive through all this with no enemies. Probably Saren's people. The despicable Saren. Oh yeah, see enemies on the mini-map already. Hopefully it's just Geth and their little tanks. Hopefully nothing crazy. That Thresher was horrifying. Oh, we got something big. We got quite a few large things. Okay, just the tanks. We can deal with those. Nice little level up. Perfect. Inventory. Alright, let's go to squad. We're only getting 1 point per level now. Okay. Probably do some more health for us. Let's finish off electronics. Kaiden. Let's get some more first aid. Rex. Let's get you some more health. Let's keep increasing the survivability. Alright, there were some big things up here. Are these the turrets? I hope so. The turrets weren't so bad. That's a lot of enemies. Oh, thank goodness. Just turrets.
Only a fool punches a Nathak in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
I want my XP, brother. I don't know about you. Alright, he said we should pull around. I guess we'll do that. I was ready to go guns blazing. Believe you me, brother. Guns blazing. Oh, gosh. Alright. Easy money. Okay. What we got over
I
here?
think we got him, Commander.
Ah. Activate gate control.
At least it's a dry.
Okay. You know what? Just go everywhere by foot. You got any other loot? Not up here. You do have this crate here, though. Give it a second. Perfect. Anything else? Do have something over there. Rocket troop. Overload. Sabotage. Perfect.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys would have something that wasn't blocked by a gate. That was a little silly. You guys just let me right on through. I mean, at least you had the front entrance blocked off, but my gosh, dudes. Who set up your security parameters? It's a little ridiculous. Just let me walk right in with a massive weaponized vehicle. Not very smart. Not very smart. Okay. Do we have anything back here? Then we'll go ahead and get a move on. We do. Nice. Okay, I think that's gonna be everything. Let's head on out. How far are we? This was the refinery. Before we go any further, let's go ahead and check out our equipment. It's a level 7? Apparently what we have is better, though. Ooh. Thunder. Less accuracy. Why is the accuracy on these so bad? The Raptor? I think I'd rather keep the accuracy. I don't know. I'll do the Thunder for Rex. Let's do the Firestorm 7. Same thing. And then same thing, Firestorm. Alright, pistols. Do we have anything better? Ooh, the Stiletto. It's a little bit better in damage. Take it. Nice. You need some upgrades, huh? Shield bypass. Let's do cryo round 7. Rail extension. Let's do stabilizer. Okay, we got a better sniper. Anything else gonna be better than what we have? Doesn't look like it. The equalizer's better. Striker. I don't expect you guys to use snipers too often, but just in case. Okay. Grenades, nothing. None of this is any good. Ooh, that's fire. Perfect. Rex. Power bonus, not really, but everything else is better. No good there. Oh yeah. Okay, the blue's looking clean. Caden, you can probably do the same thing. Yeah, we'll sacrifice the tech and biotic. Now we're matching, look at that. Thing is, now that we have to mark all this for trash. Omni Joe, convert all junk. Everything is gonna be trash at this point now. Too bad there isn't like a mark all for junk. That would be kind of nice. I guess this isn't too bad. Scrolling down and selecting them all. I'd like to sell all this stuff. Although we're nearly at 1 million, maybe we'll just go ahead and empty out our inventory. Omnigel, convert all the junk. Oh yeah, our currencies are looking good. Another level up, dude. This is insane. It's crazy. Damage reduction. Yeah, let's do damage reduction. I'm gonna finish off first aid with you. And you, I might finish off fitness. We only got 22 more levels. I don't think that's enough to max everything out. So that's something that we gotta keep in mind. Okay. Why does that dude look huge? Oh, it's a Colossus? Oh, jeez. I don't think I want this guy hitting us. Okay, wasn't horrible. We gotta go through the tunnels. I think it just saved for us, didn't it? If not, we should probably save. Made a decent amount of progress. Let's make sure we do that. Looks like there might be something over here. Maybe not. Jeez. That guy got blasted into oblivion. Alright. Let's do it, boys. Sniper rifle time. You guys got your assault rifles? Pretty sure it just saved again. Okay. The rocket trooper needs to go. Another one? Oh, our sniper's putting in work now.
That's it. Bag him and tag him. Hostile spotted.
Sniper! Dude, I can't see. Alright, sniper's down. That guy's invincible. There we go. My gosh. Shotgun time. Charge! Nice. Make sure we're not missing anything. Okay. Clear. This looks like a big firefight area. Where they at, though? Here we go. These dang stalkers. If we have to fight a Colossus, we're so screwed. That looks like a Colossus to me. Rex, get down. Alright, stalker down. At least one. Oh gosh! You used all your abilities. How are you getting wrecked by that? That guy was flying. These stalkers are ridiculous. There we go.
Here it comes.
Grenade out! Dude, how much damage are we really doing to this guy?
Shields disabled. Shutting them down.
Move up, man.
Now I'm ready.
Oh, jeez. Oh, he's almost down. Nice. Okay. Shotgun time. Charge!
Now
Let's go. Another level up. Going crazy. Damage reduction. Final first aid. Awesome. Fitness.
area secured.
Do we have any loot of any kind? Anything to pick up before we go inside to see what awaits us? Not really looking like it, which is all good. Let's get a move on. I don't know if I should keep leveling up my pistol or not. I'm not a huge fan of the pistols. Pull out the sniper. Honestly, making him drop, not the greatest thing you could have done. Unless he died from that, which is possible. Actually, I think he did. I think you knocked him right off the edge. Huh. Wonder what those force fields are about. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. I can take out the assault rifle. Medikit, we didn't really need that, but overload, absolutely, and sabotage. I don't know, man. This assault rifle seems pretty nasty.
Harold White. Protheans sure build things, homie.
Okay. Well, that doesn't sound too great. There's no going back that way.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
Here we go.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help. Are you real? Oh, no. Don't be stupid, Liara. Humans do not come here. You're hallucinating. And talking to yourself. Oh, Goddess. I am going to die here.
I'm real, and I'm getting you out of there.
You're oddly lucid for a hallucination. They don't usually claim to be real. Or do they? I guess I wouldn't know. I don't usually hallucinate.
She's losing it.
At least I don't think I do.
My name is Shepard. The Office of Special Tactics and Recon sent me.
A specter? That's good. What else would I conjure up? A protector figure, yes. Perfect. Comforting. Well, I'll play along. As you can see, I am trapped here. If you're as real as you claim, find a way to get me out.
How'd you end up in there?
Ah, yes, the figment of my imagination wants me to retrace my steps. See if I can figure out where I went wrong. I was exploring the ruins. When the Geth showed up, I ran in here and activated the defenses. The barrier curtains could protect me. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
We'll find some way to help you.
Of course. What good is a hallucination if it can't offer false hope? Listen, if you're real, find some way past the barrier curtain. Find some way to deal with the Geth. Then use the control panel to release me. If you're not real, leave me alone. I'm tired of talking to myself.
Alright, let's do it. Oh, jeez. Sniper time.
Bring it on.
Oh, so we're getting one tap by snipers again. I see. Please don't tell me we're super far. Oh, thank gosh. Thank goodness. What if we all switch to snipers? How we feel about that, boys? I know neither of you are proficient, but... Okay. See how it goes, shall we? Where is that sniper? Oh, excuse me. Enter code. That's a sniper? Maybe? Alright. Assault rifle, assault rifle. Rex, move on up. Aiden, move on up. Huh? Damn it. Very cool. Okay. Little memorization game there. Let's see what's back here first. There's gotta be loot. There's gotta be. Aha. Easy money. Think that's gonna be everything. Let's see what this opened up. What do we have here? What is this doing? Okay. Like an elevator? Oh.
Now I am hallucinating that you are inside the tower. I must be getting worse. Earlier I even imagined I heard thunder.
We used the mining laser to bore through.
You bored through? You're real, aren't you? By the goddess, you're real. I'm sorry. I thought you were a hallucination. I thought I was going mad. Please get me out of here before more Geth show up.
You gotta tell me what to do, don't you, lady? Oh, we just know how to use this stuff. Nothing major. Is this our party member? The last one?
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on!
I hope you're right, lady.
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
Get us out of here.
We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
Not much margin for error.
If If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Margin for error, dude. He called him Mister? Why would he call him Mister? Kind of funny. Dude, are we about to run into anything? I'm scared. Where are we going? Oh, jeez. Ooh, a Krogan. What's up with all these Krogans with the Geth, dude?
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
Is this really the time?
The atmosphere is perfect for a life and death struggle. Kill them. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Okay. I think we need to take out the rocket trooper first. Oh god, probably the sniper too. Shield boost, please. Are we on a time limit here? I'm just saying, this assault rifle is great. Hey gentlemen, I think we need to go. Just saying. Like, if we could get out of here. On the double. We made it. That was intense. That was a cool shot. That might be my thumbnail.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Prothean extinction.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
The Reapers.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
A beacon? Yes, that makes sense. But the beacons were not programmed to interact with human physiology. I am surprised you were able to make any sense of it at all.
It's just a bunch of random images, even after I got the cipher.
The cipher?
Some Asari mumbo-jumbo, supposed to help the commander think like a Prothean. I don't know if it worked, though.
The cipher altered my perception of the visions, but it's subtle. I still can't make sense of what I'm seeing.
And this was something another Asari did to you?
I was gonna say, she should be able
with
to
your
help.
permission, I would like to try something. You were touched by the beacon. The visions are locked away inside your mind. One of my people gave you a deeper understanding of the visions, but you still cannot put all the pieces of the puzzle together. I might be able to help you.
What do you have in mind?
Like the Asari who gave you the cipher, I can join my consciousness to yours. Maybe my knowledge of the Protheans will help clarify your vision.
It's worth a shot.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Come on, get to the point. What'd you see?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the Commander's mind is incomplete.
So, now what?
What's our next move?
Saren knew you were touched by the beacon on Eden Prime. He probably came after me because he feared I could help you understand it. I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision, what was there at least, find the missing portion, and I am confident I can put all the pieces together.
Welcome aboard.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate? Or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Prothean's true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Dude, I don't, like, why can we turn this down? It makes me suspicious about the Council, dudes.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she
She's
could
actually
become a
dead, guys.
traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Okay. Alright. Well, now what? We gotta go to that planet, Vamir. Find the conduit, go to Vamir. What else do we have? Doctor at risk. Kepler Verge, the Newton system, and warn the doctor. Could try and do that real quick. Hawking ETA, Century system. Amazon system. Vostok system. Maroon Sea cluster. Matano. So we could go there and get 2 quests done. I don't know, guys. I don't know. What should we do? This is intense. Can we talk to people? We haven't talked to people in a while.
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Do we just go to Vamir? Do we continue the main story? We completely discovered this system. Local cluster. Maroon Sea is where we have 2 quests. Caspian, Vostok, Matano. Yeah, let's do some of these side missions. Let's see what we got here. Inti. Inti is a terrestrial planet with an atmosphere composed of ammonia and helium. Its surface is mainly composed of sodium oxide with deposits of magnesium. Its density is rather low, leaving the planet tidelocked to Matano. Inti is an unremarkable world, drawing little more than a cursory scan for service pirates' anchorages when Alliance patrols enter the system. Supe? Supe has the composition of an ice dwarf planet, but is unusually large for such a body. It has a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. The frozen surface is dotted with deposits composed of potassium and light metals, brought to the surface by cryovolcanic processes. Supe's icy surface was often used as a source of potable water by passing merchant vessels. Since the Alliance claimed the inner system world of Chaska, satellites placed in orbit automatically bill any vessel landing on the world for the mass of water removed from the surface. Exogeny has had a difficult time keeping these satellites operational. They often meet with accidents caused by impact with jettisoned ship debris. Large deposit of magnesium. Apo? A craggy world of igneous and basaltic mountains. Apo is racked by constant geologic activity. While volcanic hotspots are rare, continental plates are constantly piling up new mountains, subducting old ones or causing slips along transform faults. Apo has a dense atmosphere composed of nitrogen and carbon monoxide due to the constant earthquakes and landslide activity. Surface exploration is not advised. The rubble-covered wrecks of a half-dozen expeditionary ships stand in mute testament to the planet's instability. Chaska? Okay, this is where we're landing. Ilapa is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with an unusual ruby color caused by contaminants in the atmosphere. The world has over 120 moons, one of the highest totals of all known systems. Once full development of Chaska Colony begins, a helium-3 refining infrastructure will be developed in the Ilapa system, concentrated on the large ice moon of Koni Raya. Is that everything? Looks like it. Alright, Chaska. Chaska is a large but low-density world, fundamentally similar to its inner neighbor Inti. Like Inti, Chaska is tidally locked to Matano. The same side always faces the sun, resulting in a scorching day side and a frozen night side. In the temperate areas around the Terminator, temperatures average around 30 Celsius. Combined with a nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere, the slender band of habitable terrain allows limited colonization by humans. Chaska's ring is unique. It appears to be, for a lack of better term, a massive piece of alien installation art. The rings are made of small pieces of synthetic material and are almost invisible from space. From the ground, they catch and scatter the light of Matano in picturesque ways. It is not known who created the ring or when. Chaska is very early development, with little more than a few pioneer teams scattered across the surface. Information is being collated about native hazards and ecology, while a massive colonist recruiting drive is gearing up back on Earth. Population 150. Let's land. Alright, now listen. We take Liara and Garrus now? Or do we take Rex and Kaidan? Let's try Liara and Garrus for a little bit. Let's mix it up. Let's mix it up. I'd like to see Liara's skills. But I think we are going to go ahead and check all that out next time. So, if you guys are not interested in the Codex, the daily Codex reading, I hope to see you guys next time. But if you are, let's go ahead and jump on into it. Humanity and the Systems Alliance. Genetic engineering. In the 22nd century, manipulation of the human genome became commonplace. Techniques of genetic engineering advanced to the point where the rich could custom build fetuses that grew into stronger, smarter, and more attractive adults. In more permissive regions, custom-designed life forms and uplifted animals occupied an ill-defined niche between property and sapient being. Travel to planets with unique forms of life brought an awareness that Earth's unique biodiversity could be lost if spliced and hybridized to gain useful alien qualities. The Sudom-Wolcott Genetic Heritage Act was passed by the Systems Alliance Parliament in 2161. It imposed sharp restrictions on controversial uses of genetic engineering, but provided government subsidies for beneficial applications. Screening and therapy. Most governments provide free assessments and corrective therapy for genetic diseases in prospective parents. This has nearly eliminated everything from cystic fibrosis to nearsightedness. The earlier screening and therapy is performed, the more comprehensive the results. Though ideally performed on artificially fertilized zygotes in a lab, procedures are available for embryos in the womb and newborns out of respect for personal beliefs. Improvement of natural human abilities is legal, but adding new abilities is not. Treatments to improve strength, reflexes, mental acuity, or appearance are permitted. Adding a tail or the ability to digest cellulose is not. Some genetic enhancement is provided for free to Alliance military recruits, but the average citizen must pay for the privilege. The process can take years to reach fruition in an adult. Artificial hybridization of genes from compatible non-human species with human genetic code is illegal. Creation of designed life is broadly legal, and mainly used for terraforming and medical applications, but sentient creatures are heavily regulated, and creation of sapient life is outlawed by both the System Alliance and the Citadel Council. Human diplomatic relations. Humanity has encountered many galactic species. Wars have been few, but mistrust is rife. Politically, the Alliance is a peaceful trade partner of the Turians. As a practical matter, however, there is simmering antagonism and bigotry between both populations over the First Contact War of 2157. The Alliance enjoys good relations with the Asari, though many privately believe the matriarchs are aristocratic and overcautious. Though humans know better than to unconditionally trust any Solarian, their shared, restless, reckless ways make them natural allies against the conservative Turians and Asari. The Krogan have no unified government, but the individuals are generally treated as potential criminals, a reputation most Krogan enjoy living down to. The Alliance has no formal contact with the Quarians. Their migrant fleet has not yet passed through any human-settled system. The Batarians are rivals for control of the Skillian Verge. They severed their treaties with the Citadel to prosecute a colonial conflict against the Alliance. Officially, there is no war, but neither is there any peace. And the Batarians are somebody we have not ran into before.
The Normandy is a prototype starship developed by the Human Systems Alliance with the assistance of the Citadel
we've already
Council.
done.
It is optimized for scouting and reconnaissance missions in unstable
Yeah, we've already read the Normandy.
Sovereign is the flagship of the rogue Spectres Saren. An enormous dreadnought larger than any other ship in any known fleet, it is crewed with both Geth and Krogan. At 2 kilometers
yeah, what's up with the
long,
Krogan?
its spinal-mounted main gun is likely capable of penetrating another dreadnought's kinetic barriers with a single shot. How Saren acquired this incredible warship is unknown. The prevailing opinion is that Sovereign is a Geth construct, while others believe it is a Prothean relic. Its design, however, hints at a more alien and mysterious origin. The attack on Eden Prime demonstrated Sovereign's ability to generate mass effect fields powerful enough to land on a planetary surface. This implies it has a massive Element Zero core and the ability to generate staggering amounts of power.
That sounds horrifying.
Biotics is the ability of rare individuals to manipulate dark energy and create mass effect fields through the use of electrical impulses from the brain. Intense training and surgically implanted amplifiers are necessary for a biotic to produce mass effect fields powerful enough for practical use. The relative strength of biotic abilities varies greatly among species and with each individual. There are 3 branches of biotics. Telekinesis uses mass-lowering fields to levitate or impel objects. Mass-raising kinetic fields are used to block or pin objects. Spatial distortion uses rapidly shifting mass fields to shred objects. Most organic species are capable of developing biotic abilities, though there are risks involved. Biotics are the result of an in utero exposure to Element Zero. This usually causes fatal cancers in the victim, but in rare cases, it coalesces into nodules within the fetus's developing nervous system.
Wow.
An artificial intelligence is a self-aware computing system capable of learning and independent decision-making. Creation of a conscious AI requires adaptive code, a slow, expensive education, and a specialized quantum computer called a blue box. An AI cannot be transmitted across a communication channel or computer network. Without its blue box, an AI is no more than data files. Loading these files into a new blue box will create a new personality, as variations in the quantum hardware and runtime results create unpredictable variations. The Geth serve as a cautionary tale against the dangers of rogue AI, and in Citadel space, they are technically illegal. Advocacy groups argue, however, that an AI is a living, conscious entity, deserving the same rights as organics. They argue that continued use of the term artificial is institutionalized racism on the part of organic life. The term synthetic is considered the politically correct alternative.
Oh boy. Alrighty, very cool, very cool. We're getting pretty close to done with the primary. Secondary, we have about 3 more sections, so we're doing pretty well at keeping up with it all. But as always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.